our fish ball. Now he's called Colin. I know, it doesn't really sound the name for a big male bison.
He's an Aussie.
Yeah, little baby ones, aren't they gorgeous? We have 6 baby bison. So Colin has really been doing a good job. We were a little bit worried about it at first because, you know, spring arrived and nothing else arrived. Brilliant wild horse. Right next to the bison, look. Sometimes called Chevalsky's horse, and they've got a little baby one too. Look, this is their little foal, that's 2.5 months old. Very, very cute. They only come in one colour, it's called Dun, the UN. And of course the Mongolians themselves really didn't like these animals very much because these are wild animals, these are wild horses. They couldn't ride them, they didn't want them mixing with their domesticated horses because otherwise they'd end up with something that they couldn't manage very well. And so they used to hunt them. And the net result was that by 1968 they were just about extinct in the wild. But fortunately they had been taken into European zoos. Now, for us. And in 1995 we sent some back to the Golden Desert.
Sometimes have a bit of a go at you, but generally they're not too bad. Which is very different to wild devils. Wild devils, you wouldn't see them. You know, there's no way they're going to be out with people. And that was one thing they were looking for before releasing animals, is they wanted to really quiet, to really shine the police performance, because that is a more natural trait for devils to have. As you can tell, they make some pretty interesting noises. That was how they got their name originally, is the early settlers hearing these screams in the bush and not knowing what it was, so it was obviously the Tasmanian devil. So feed them wallaby, possum, turkey. I might occasionally get a bit of try to stick a bit more local stuff. So the wallaby possum actually from Tasmania. So down there, instead of getting wasted, they get used for devil. But yeah, that's so have a good sort of mix right there. So
No, I mean not
locally. Yeah, we used to get some of that park Alright.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Take it easy.
Chilled out they are, how safe they feel that they are here. So this one was born in the middle of June, the smallest one, youngest. Here. So we're going to do another loop. So we can see both the male and female ostriches here. The males have the black feathers and the females have the grayer sort of foliage. Now one reason that helps the species is that, oh, he's looking right at me, okay. They know when you're talking about them. So they're on the eggs. So at night time it's dad's turn, and during the, and obviously it's dark at night. And then during the day, it's mum's turn. So she's got more of that foliage that is a good camouflage for sitting on the nest and protecting the eggs. And we have, now, we're getting a really good view here of the ostrich actually. Their eyes are bigger than their brain. So they can do the metropolitan speed limit, 60 kilometres an hour. So that's how fast they can run. Now the giraffes, a very successful breeding program, obviously. Here, they have very individualised markings, so they can tell each other apart. And they have, if you look at their necks, they're beautiful long necks, obviously for reaching these feeders here, but in the wild, the high up trees. They've only got 7 vertebrae, and that's the same as humans and mice, but obviously their vertebrae are much bigger. They've got that long tongue. This is where the hay is. Now these may be sitting down, again in the wild, they would not live.
Rhino moments here today. My name is Mark and I'm our senior ungulate keeper on site here right now. So the white rhino, so the girl's name's inside the area here, so playing at home. We have Savannah on the left and Charlie on the right hand side. But we have a breeding bull here too, behind one mature productive bull inside the area too. Now, the rhino internally, guys, is actually what's called a large grazing monogastric, and in layman's terms for internally, these guys are like your less than two, but it's more than none. On a horse's foot, there's one modified similar toe that of course is the hoof. So again, these guys, the middle toe we see here today, again that's your horse's hoof, and of course again these guys inside the area are what's called a large grazing monogastric. Mono means one, gastric means tummy. They're pretty much a horse in general terms here as well. Now, we've had in the past about 20 years ago, about 8 calves born on site when they're born inside the area here. And when the calves are born here, the rhino though is a brutally barbaric process, and I won't get into detail now because it's a family show. But basically, the trade is therefore, of course, highly productive as well. It's of course illegal though anyway. But of course, because the money involved is so vast now, the poachers therefore rule the land. They own the law, and corruption is therefore gone vast as well. So now, in some parts of the world, of course, there is a big demand for body parts in medicine and that sort of thing. So things like tiger bones and bear bile and stuff like that. But rhino horn is now in vogue as the things therefore buy the top-notch stuff, and it's again to some cultures now worth more than gold. So I keep saying that humans are certainly a strange species. We have this stuff called money, and of course we put value in certain things, and that value is often in the form of either say seafood or minerals and stuff like that. But the whole rhino horn trade though is a totally preventative, pointlessly useless trade. It's a worthless product to us. But of course, in that form though, that culture is therefore there to exist